MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides. That's my high.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. This one's caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
On lock, here it's Payne.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready,
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
now, set go.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Taken down back at the 42.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Dragons, let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Play action, Sanders. Buying some time right. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Tackled there by Mike Green.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Okay, great.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens, 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Go. Here we go. Warriors, 70.
First and 10 at the
60 Eagles,
39-yard
60
line.
Eagles. Riggs. Hey, smash. Ready.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Ready. It's hot. Sit up.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, Jackson. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the ground and bound. That one gains 7. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, here's Lamar. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Lamar now from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Zone read here and get to Mitchell. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well, and it's going to cost him about a yard.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jackson now on third. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Baker with the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Flag. Ready.
RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw now is Sanders. No, they get him yet again. Once Thornhill takes it away. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing. Say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. First down throw for Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. Second down, Jackson to pass. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motion man sent left. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Play action, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. It's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Forward.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lamar off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
Okay, ready?
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Japanese Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
One final shot before the half. Off his back foot, he hooks this one. And his final shot of the half will not connect. It falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
So run it down. The side is out. So run it down. It's your money, y'all. I can run it down. I'm all about it.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. 180. That's hot.
Here's Jackson to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
On 1st down, Jackson. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Jackson loses the ball. Picked up by the Panthers. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. They can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
18, 5 in. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And this is going to fall incomplete. No call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Quick pass, right side, complete. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
17. Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
You are ready.
They go play fake with Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. We put a receiver in motion left. Jackson trying again on second down. Completed over the middle. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All that's needed. This is third and inches. Play fake. Jackson has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Andrews has it, working downfield. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby,
The tight end in motion now. This one's set up for Lamar. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Now backed up to the 8, third and goal.
Sit hard. 180. Hey, middle. Sit up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Baker with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Hot 70.
3rd and long for him here. He's thrown deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, officer, what? Sit on! Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Jackson now on 3rd. Walker hauls it in. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First down. First and 10
It's
at
on.
the 50-yard line.
Hey. Go ahead.
Play action now with Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Pass call along the sideline by Mitchell. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push the lead to 20.
Panthers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Roll, go!
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Okay, break.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
7-5, Stephanie. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
29.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? 1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's going deep this time. Big shot is hauled in. Feeder inbounds. Oh, what a play! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Hawk 70.
First down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Go now.
Now Sanders. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Third and long here for Sanders. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He didn't get the feet down on 4th down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The drive begins with Henry. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he lines up backwards to his own 5.
Fourth down, back at his own 5-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Ravens about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Completed to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. Lamar off the play fake. Lester finds the football complete. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Hey, report.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're going to pass it here. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. He fires one deep down the left side. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Panthers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea that he is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle or maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. And we just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Going again here, Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. And the Ravens make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Charlotte.